Okay. Howdy folks, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Blueset's Adventures in Minecraft. This is episode 34, and that's right, the last episode I did say was incorrect. It was episode 33, and this is actually episode 34. And what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're back here at the base, and I got some poisonous potatoes, which needs to go bye-bye. Probably in here for now. Just get rid of them. They don't really do anything except for having the odd chance of poisoning the person when being eaten. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, I need to make a bone meal farm. That's right, a bone meal farm. And we got lovely chickens over here, clucking away, producing eggs. Yep, lovely eggs. And let's see here. We need buckets because the thing we're going to be doing about the bone meal farm is making the skeleton farm. That's right. And that's droppers, which probably later. But we need buckets. Buckets, because I need the buckets. Ah, there's the buckets. I need the buckets for the main thing. I need my redstone lamps. Oh yeah, and yeah, I got some bone meal on me. It looks good because the thing we're going to be making is a tree farm. That's right, a tree farm. What specific tree farm we're going to be making? Well, it's not really specific about it. Some hoppers probably, but I need a pressure plate, and that's going to be a heavy pressure plate. Yes, a heavy pressure plate, and that's going to be in the iron area. Yes, and I'm just going to do that because it's still connected to the old lineup, the old compiled area of iron, because I've yet to reconnect it to the system. And I only needed the 2 for 1. I'm going to get a second one just in case that one breaks apart on me. Okay, and go from there. So we got those. I need a few more things. I need my redstone, because I know for a fact that I'm going to need repeaters and comparators and a piston, and I'm going to need a sticky piston, and I need the chest, redstone torch, and of course spruce wood. Let's see here. What else? Sticky pistons, yes. Okay, and I need some ice. Yes, I need some ice, and just try to see what else is there for me to grab that I need now. Well, I can say one thing. This will also help on bows. That's right, this will help on bow making because this will save me on resources on making string and whatnot. And I'm just going to grab, half a stack of this. I don't need a whole lot. Yep. In fact, I only need, well, let's see here, 2 things of ice. Okay, got my silk touch. Probably got another ice rink set up there. Okay, everything is looking good. Alrighty, let's go ahead up there. Now the thing we're going to be working on is specifically the mechanism to get the entire thing working. I already have the spawner located, identified, and I need to head over there and pretty much start working on it. I only need 2. Specifically 2. Why? it's much needed. It's much needed. Now, I could come back later for it. Now, it's going to be over here in the old sections, which this needs to be updated. Where was it? I think it was... I think down that way, if I'm not mistaken. Now, dancing with lava here. I think it was because I was getting lava in this direction. Ah, here it is. Here it is. In fact, wow, there's quite a few stuff I had left behind. Okay, so here we are, the skeleton farm. Okay, skeleton spawner is over here, and I do need to write down the coordinates where I do need this to be. So that way I remember and I don't forget. So... okay. Let's see. 114, 16. Wow. And 30. 312. Okay. Alrighty guys, so we are finally here. Here exactly is now. So what we need to do now is start working on pretty much lowering this. And I swear there's like a more tunnel over that way. I don't remember. Then again, this would be like Y16, so that means, yeah, would have had a tunnel coming into here at one point. So, okay. Alright, so, I mean, yeah, I'm going to be doing this. But I will be recovering a lot of material down over here. Because I need to... I love collecting these things because this needs to drop down at least a safe channel down. And I need to have a way where, you know, either or, doesn't matter, the water will flow into one specific direction. And it's getting dark down here. Okay, so I do know that monsters will start spawning in this room after a certain point in height and distance. So I'm thinking, let's see here. I know it's a 4x5. You know, 4 high, 5 out. You know, that's the zone to go. So basically, it's a 9x4. And you need a height clearance of at least a 2. And that's what you really need, is a height clearance of a 2. Now, there's a rare chance that a skeleton will spawn with... there's a chance a skeleton will spawn as a skeleton jockey. So that's what needs to be taken care of. I need a height room of 2 to 3, and I need to figure out a way. I mean, if this becomes an issue, I will deal with that issue when we get to it. But for now, I don't really need to worry about it. You know, for now. Down the road, however, I probably will. But if it's not really much of an issue, then I'm not going to worry about it, because A, the same percentage that a skeleton jockey will spawn, same percentage that a skeleton jockey will spawn for a spider farm. So the odds are actually pretty slim. And they don't look good for, you know, everyone else. So hey, you know, I'm looking to be doing rather well in this case. Alrighty, so we got our main height. That's good. Probably may want to have it like one lower for the water, but that'll be coming in probably one direction, pushing the skeletons over. Now then, technically it's a 4x4 coming off of this. So technically this is center, so like 1, 2, 3, and 4. That would be an issue. 4 is in that wall in each direction. So right here is fine. In fact, this is more than fine. I mean, this is very much a much needed environment. So I'm going to need to figure out where do I want the system to start picking up the skeletons and putting them out. And I'm probably going to be thinking, well, let's see here. Where's north? Oh, right in that direction. Okay. So I need to make a corral down here. There will be signs coming down over this way, and I need to make a... Now that I really say it, I need to make a crafting bench. Because, yeah. Going to need it, and I did forget that, so yeah. And that sound, as you're hearing, I had to pause for a moment, is my heater. Yes, I got a heater in my room. Wall heater. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't want to shrink this room down. In fact, 8 is fine. What needs to happen is here. Because if I remember correctly, in fact, I could probably put this down now. Get my buckets of water going. I mean, if I do this now, perfect. Because if I put 2 signs here and a flow of water there, then, you know, it's good enough for me. And I probably will need to start putting down crafting stuff, getting everything set up, ready to go, because I need signs. And that's not looking good. Okay. I mean, one of my tunnels has to be over here by like a few blocks. Here we go. So I was right. Somewhere in here was my tunnel. Yep, who would have thunk? And that goes all the way down there. In fact, yep, this is the tunnel that I used to get over here the first time. Okay, perfect. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. So, part of the starting phase is just go ahead and put a sign and a sign. That's all I need because of pulling this off. Like so. Perfect, see? In fact, that looks perfect. Going straight up, and then up, 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 up. But I may want to make this go a bit more. What do I mean by that? Oh, let's see here. Yeah, because this is where the skeletons would be. This is the AFK platform up there. Yeah, up there. At least 16 blocks above it, so that way I can see exactly that if it's moving, and if that's the case, then it works. Okay. So let me just grab these. I know, I got music discs and whatnot I need to get rid of. An iron saddle. So yeah. Well, iron armor, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Think of just doing it this simple. Have it come up a little bit forward. Or not. I don't know. I mean, I'm in a tizzy of what do I want to do with this. I probably could extend it a bit more and see about doing a more compact version of the item indicator. I mean, I probably want to have a splash potion of healing just to do all this. So I'm going to head back to the base, work on everything. In fact, I'm going to put a torch over here just to indicate this is where it's all happening. And I got some a moss stone to take care of, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so we are back, and there's going to be some work that needs to be done back here for the system. I want to actually get into this video for you guys, the basics of, well, you know what? I forgot I had that up high. So, what I want to do for you guys is show you guys what's going to be done and all the stuff that needs to be taken care of. And you guys will love it. The only thing I'm actually lacking right now is hoppers. And that's the only downside to that, is hoppers. But we can take care of everything else that needs to be done here. So, here's what we need to do. Well, actually, let me show you exactly what needs to be shown. Alrighty, so this is it. These two devices here. They look very simple and they look pretty good. And of course, this is where I say about the hoppers, and I just forgot about the droppers and dispensers. Darn. Oh well. But anyways, so this is it. This is the entire thing. What they do is that this is based off of Xisumavoid's own design. Well, this is based off of what he's actually built up based off of other people. And this is my modification based on that. So, what does this do? Well, it's a level 30 tube. Basically, it's a tube that holds monsters up to level 30, or at least the requirement for level 30. So if we actually had like 100 some odd monsters here, that would get you like 30 levels. Basically, it would activate this light, which I put it way over there, but for now it's over there. So we got monsters there, and we're going to hit this kill button. You know, it turns on and does that. They're all burning, and then you just chuck your potion of healing, and there you go. Redstone is pretty simple for the most part, and it is pretty compact down, but let me show you real quick. We got the comparator getting signal from this block over here, which is directly, yeah, let me do that real quick. So we got a comparator getting power from the iron block here. This in turn puts power into this. Once it's high enough, no longer being cut off from this redstone and its power source, the redstone block, it will send a signal causing this dropper to shove one item up. And it will hold it there because that's how droppers work. Causing a comparator feed to this light. You know, from comparator to block to redstone back to this here. Because it powers this block. Now, because of it, it powers that. This lets us know that it's there. I want to do something more than that. So that's what we worked on later on. Now then, in order to actually get the system to actually really work, we have our kill system, which is going to be a lava blade that will actually hurt them. It won't kill them instantly, but it will hurt them. We have a stone button over here, powering this redstone dust here, turning off this torch, causing basically a flip-flop, which is just one item. And I found out that even though people said use a wooden button, a stone button does the exact same thing. In fact, let me show you. There, see? It pulses just enough to actually pulse twice. So it doesn't really matter about that. Well, yeah. Now, because of it, it pulses twice because it goes back real quick. Comparator power blocking this redstone, which power blocks this dust, causing this dispenser to pretty much activate. So it sounds pretty simple, right? And very overcomplicated, considering that I just messed up my English. So yeah, now this one is pretty much the same thing. You know, the only difference is this is very as close to the original format as what Xisumavoid had. In fact, let me just do that for you guys. So this is as close to what Xisumavoid had actually put up on his video. You know, you have this whole setup and whatnot. The only thing I changed is the layout in the back. So you got your system, you hit that, it turns it off, resets it, and pretty much good to go. So, same thing, hits here, but instead of, I know that you can't see the other dropper that's there, and trust me, it has to be droppers. I tested this with dispensers, and it does not work. So, doing with dropper, there's two droppers facing down into each other. On top of this block here, which this comparator goes into. It goes up, comparator, dust, which powers all this into this repeater going to here. This does not affect the system. I tested this. It does not. In fact, if you looked, see, it doesn't affect it. Now then, our blade system is very simple, and I love this. We have a redstone torch powering this hopper with a item, pulses through, and arcs into here. Because this dropper here gets power and is powered, this dispenser gets activated. And I thought that's actually rather sorry. I say that this is rather cool that I did not realize that I'd done that. And how we're going to actually do about the system dealing with, well, you guess it, everything else. What do you mean? Well, let's put it this way. Everything else concerning about turning on the lights. Ah, I see what you're saying. Turning on the lights. Okay. We need to have a system of which when this light turns on, it turns off the spawner. It turns off the spawner, allowing the skeletons to still flow through, and, get to the top, into this area. It'll take a while, but it'll work. So, how do we do that? Well, I have a pretty good idea of how to actually make that happen, so I'll see you guys over there. Alrighty, so before we end this episode, I don't know how long I've been recording, but it's been quite a long enough time. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how this is actually all built up and ready to go. So I'll go through the process of building this for you guys, so that way you guys have a chance to be able to see this. So what we're going to need to do is put a comparator down, and I've been standing on it, and we are going to need to put down basically our neutral site. A redstone there. Then we are going to need to use a block here. We're going to use our... Oh, well. Okay. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. A dropper. Yes, a dropper. Smile with me. A dropper facing upward, and then a dropper facing downward. Okay, that's that there. Now then, I'm going to do the very simple thing and actually put in the dispenser there. Make it all set, ready to go on that. Now then, we are going to need our building material for everything else. And I got plenty of side material to actually work with. I just need the building material that I will be using. So, block there, there, bring it up to the ceiling. Okay, that'll be good. Now then, that goes into there. That activates that up there. We are going to need a comparator signal. Oops. Meant to use a regular thing there. And let's see here. Scaffolding, that's what I need. A comparator here. Going into a block here. Which goes into this. Because I forgot, this needs a redstone lamp, and I don't have my lamp with me, but that's okay. We are going to need, let's see here, dust there, if I remember correctly. We're going to need, if I remember correctly, block here, another block there, and I have a lot more stuff that I can use. I just keep forgetting to make sure I do that. Alright, so I need that there, a repeater with a regular dust. Okay, that's good. And I need a button to make sure of it, and before I get really too far ahead, I need one item in here. Item of which I'm not going to care. Okay. That works. I didn't hear that activate. In fact, if I were to do this real quick, let me do this real quick again. Grab that, put that back down, because there's no reset yet. So, no item comes out. Good. That works. Yep. That's going with the diagram that's there. Did I actually really bring it with me, or am I stupid? I am stupid. Aha. Okay, so it's right here. So put that over here, and voila! Light. Okay. Now we're going to need our space, and we're going to dig out a space back here. I could fill this in later. First of which, we need to start up our kill area. So we're going to need a button. We're going to need a button. It's going to be simple, quick, easy, ready to go. Can't be here, it has to be over here. So we need a stone button, I will just make another one. I mean, I probably have thousands of them, and I'm not going to care. A torch. We're going to do a quickie. Oh, wait, no. Over here. Aha. Over here. Marry them up like that. It's not actually marriage, but it is a quickie fix her upper. And I just realized that torches are going to be over there, and I need to move this back a bit. Okay, so that's good, taken care of. Let's put down our signal because we need to have one item in there, and I'm going to put a dirt in there because if I did this, it will pulse back, and I need a comparator from there. Okay, flashes twice. Good. Good. And I keep forgetting I need more space. Okay. Now then. Okay, that goes into here. That can go up there, which is fine. What I need to do is boom, boom, boom. And I will actually use a active torch for this. I just realized that's not going to work. Because it won't work. I just realized that. So I need to actually use a repeater instead. See? Find your errors, people. Okay, so let's head over here and see if this works. That does not reset. That really doesn't reset. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong? Okay, guys, so I found out what actually was the cause of the problem. And as you can see, I moved it over to here, on this wall. The reason, which is stupid, the reason why this happened is because that direction is east. Apparently, this build does not like it when it's going to east. Otherwise, if it's going south, it's fine. So north or south, it's fine. When it goes to east and west, it's a problem. That's what I found out. And, oh lord. That's all I gotta say is, oh lord. So, I gotta light up this whole entire area. Make sure those monsters comes running in here. But, otherwise, it is actually rather good looking. In fact, it's done. The only thing that needs to be done now is get a block of, or a bucket of lava, which can be done very quickly because I can just run down, find a lava patch, get everything set up, ready to go, and that's it. It is done. It is ready to go. But, again, like I said last time, there is still much more that needs to be done. Such as getting some, let's see, lava patches. I know, it's all confusing and whatnot, but oh well. I need a lava bucket, a bucket full of lava, and I just hopped down in the wrong spot. Yeah, you can see where I've been mining. All over the place. Let's see, it's over this way, over here. Right, climb up this part here. And here we are. Next I'm going to need to do eventually is, let's see here, put this in here. I need glass so I don't burn my face. Put it here and test. Good, and that doesn't turn back on. Awesome, alright. That was the problem. Alright, so I think this will be it. yep, I believe this will be it for now. So I gotta say is thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you like this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Sword Whackle for days. Yeah, no. Bye-bye. Bye. Nah. Okay.